Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I am back to do this latest episode of the download. We're recording this message on the 27th of June, 2021, and it is timeless in nature. So that means whenever you land here watching me say all this is the perfect time for that to happen in your experience. You're ready, you're aligned with something that's going to come through this message here, quite possibly with rhythm in the rhyme, the way it's starting out. Okay. So make yourself comfortable, and to connect to the energy of what channels through here more, make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. And for those of you who are getting them late, as some of you have told me that has happened, I have my mobile links that I send out, which I'm doing right now. If you want that, look below the video for directions on how to request those. And what else? Anything else? If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. As it comes through is how it's meant to by divine design. And you're always responsible for the choices that you make with any information you receive. So make those choices wisely. Okay. So let's see, what do we have going on today? Okay. Which deck? That one. Okay. So being guided to pull an oracle card from the Soul Lesson cards, Soul's Journey Lesson cards. Hey, Kat. So thankful and grateful that you're our first one today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. What do we have for our love and peace and happiness tribe? What's the main message of the download? What's the most important message that is being brought out today for this entire session, for this entire episode? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. There is a flower of life energy here, sacred geometry, flower of life. So this download message has to do with relationships. Okay, and I'm getting guided to pull my algorithm spread out so we can use that for this session of tarot. The download. I almost called it Tarot in the Shadows. Hold on a second. Give me just 1 second, please, and thank you. All right. Where is the algorithm? All right. The algorithm spread. All right. This is going to be good. I can feel it already. All right. And before I move forward, to pull the P&Q Oracle out and to get a card from there. So 1 moment, please. And thank you, P&Q's Oracle. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Mistook it for another deck. Here we go. For all of our newcomers, welcome. Let me know you're new in the comments. Let us know how we're growing. We love to read your responses, your experiences, how this message is assisting you, beneficial to you, or making you feel your power in any type, way, shape, or form. We want to hear about it. Yes. Welcome, Kenny. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. What is it? What is the message today? The top one, first one that came out. Okay. A van with a person driving and Charizard, 3 fins and 2 hearts. Okay. I'm hearing you are the one who is moving your entire generations into a new state of evolution. So you do things different than other people around you. You often said, I feel so alone. I'm just always by myself. Nobody can really vibe with me. Nobody can really get me. Nobody understands me. Something along these lines, you are feeling this. You've been feeling this most all of your life. You always felt very black. Somebody said, I'm a black sheep of the family. Somebody been feeling very much on their own in this journey, Like, okay, all right. Like, nobody else really gets you. And they, like, people could, I even hear, like, people couldn't really see you. Like, people couldn't really see you. Hey, Mimi, how you doing, love? Hi, Ashley. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yes, please, and thank you. All right. Let's see what we have. So being guided to pull out the tarot of mystical moments to pull our main spread. What do we have for our love, peace, and happiness tribe at this time with this download about relationships? So relationships are opportunity for spiritual growth and evolution. That's what they are. When you go into these relationships, you're going to see yourself in context to another, okay? And there's something that attracts you both to one another, and it has to do with your soul evolution. It has to do with what you need to become aware of within yourself, about yourself. So the minute we start looking at our relationships more as lessons for self than it is about what somebody else is doing, and when you begin to understand that it's not them making you feel, it's a feeling you're having because you're in a situation where there is a purpose and you're feeling it, okay? All right, then it's going to change the experience. So let's look at you. Let's look at us in the situation. We are showing up as the moon. The moon. Look at this image. There's a girl. Oh, okay. She's got that octopus energy coming out the bottom of her dress. So what you need to know is the way we're showing up here, we've been through a lot of things. But see that dog sitting next to us, howling at the moon? This is spirit continually, loyally, faithfully showing up. And we're receiving the guidance from what? From the intuition. Yes, we are. We listen to our intuition. Some of us feel like we're night owls, okay? Some of us here like to sit by the water. I hear by the water. Somebody, yeah, by the water. Interesting, because is there really water in this picture? It's like she's removed. Oh, I hear remove herself from the water. Okay, so I hear emotionally creating distance between, in other words, recognizing that in regards to the past, the emotions are not you. They were an experience. They were a repercussion of an experience that you were entertaining having at that time. Okay, interesting. The something is the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is spilling the tea. There's two women sitting here looking, having a conversation. They're taking time. It's tea time with someone. There's somebody who's appears to be spying in the background. There's some guy watching from back there. He's got a hat on. He's not interested in being observed, but he's right in the middle of it. But who's pouring this tea? Interesting, because neither one of these women appears to be holding the teapot. So you can't see where the teapot handle is held. It's not in the picture. Okay, so there's something going on. Somebody is out there talking, and they're talking to their friends, or they could be talking about you. But it's interesting because this little man in the background that's sitting on the tea spout, it's like spirit is making others communicate either to you or about you or something like that. It feels really good. The Six of Pentacles is about creating balance because one has more than the other. One has more than the other. So for someone here, there's a conversation coming in to play between you and another that's very empowering, or it has information of value in some type of way, shape, or form. There's information of value here that's going on. So let's see what's the rhythm of the situation. Flipping right over. Two of Cups, and I heard love. Again, there's two women sitting here, very connected, very in tune with each other. So we talked about relationships are classrooms for spiritual growth and evolution. They're opportunities. These two are partners. They are working together. Their growth is intertwined, is what I'm seeing here. Their growth is intertwined. So it's like in relationships, your growth is connected with the person that you're next to. And even at the top of these, look, somebody's got their hand on the flower because it might get picked, but I'm just saying, like, the flower blooms in two opposite directions, but the initial growth is linked. The initial growth is linked. The glitch is the Page of Wands. Interesting. The Page of Wands, there's some type of good news here, some kind of opportunity here that you like. You want to take advantage of it. You're into it. But this guy is also looking like this guy back here in the background, sitting on top of the teapot. Observing. The glitch is that it's under deep observation. The glitch is that somebody is watching. And this sir, when you look closer, is a lady. And now I get being watched from both sides. Interesting. Okay. So there's a masculine observer over there and a feminine observer over there of this connection. What's the matrix? What's the false construct here? In other words, the result of yesterday equals today's what you see. The Six of Wands, okay? The hummingbird is being moved in place to suckle this beautiful flower. But the lady right in the back of the hummingbird is guiding it. I hear, and you're the hummingbird, and somebody's sitting on your back, and they keep dangling something in front of you, and you keep biting for the bait. And the false construct is the idea that you can't maneuver and shake that thing that's sitting on your back. What? Okay. What's the opportunity now? What the universe has for you? What is the opportunity now? Thank you. The Seven of Cups. And right away, I hear Rolls Royce come through. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. Huh. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people we have greeted. And I'm hoping on all the days to come and days to go. And I'm hoping on days of loving you. So, really? It's still, we're not done? I never thought I'd see a time when you would be. Okay. So far away from home. So far away from me. Okay. Can we? Okay. Thank you. So the whole, every lyric that was sang from Wishing on the Star, that's what the universe has. There's an opportunity now. Wishing on the star. Okay. For something that you never thought it would be so far. And you're ready to draw it in near. You're ready to bring it right here. And what is revealed is happiness, pure positive connection. There's a truth that's being held on to and seen real close. Is it a sparrow? What kind of bird is it? Does somebody know? Holding on to something, holding on to what your intuition showed you over here in the moon. See that little bird? The little bird. That little bird is talking about this whole moon. That little bird right there talking about the whole moon card. Everything happening in the moon card, that's the bird. This lady is holding on to remembering what her intuition has shown her. And following the path of the highest, lightest, and brightest good for the overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, for pure positive energy and pure positive connection, for good times, great associations, happy feelings in the air, touching people everywhere, planting love in everything. Yeah. Listen to the people sing. Yes, at the bottom of the deck. I got myself. To remind me of love. I've got my mind and my heart. Yeah. And I believe, and above in these happy feelings, I spread them all over the world. From deep in my soul, I wish you happy feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah. Happy feelings. Happy feelings. All right. Yeah. From self-love, baby. This is the bottom of the deck. This is the seed of it all. Yeah. Again, you found yourself and you got you to remind you of love. Praise these happy feelings today's. I love it. That's a prescription. You know what I'm saying? Having a bad day, just put that thing on play. And it's a long enough song that if you have any choice or option or self-will or ambition to just plant a smile on your face, by the time it's done, that smile will be more than just on your face. You'll feel it in your soul. You'll feel it in your heart. But somebody else, there's another song. But either way, just put your smile on your face from the start, because you know it tricks the mind. It's a trigger. It's a trigger to the mind. Oh, we're smiling. That means we're happy. Okay, cool. Kind of how that mental computer works. What is the fulfillment of this? What is the grandness of this? We have the Queen of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy. And look at the magical seahorse in her lap, and she's just caressing it. And in her head, she got the octopus legs too. Now, did we talk about the octopus? No, we did not. Somebody need to go watch on Netflix My Octopus Teacher. Okay, the octopus. Oh my God. So before I ever saw this series, what I heard, and I had to go investigate this on YouTube, and I was watching a bunch of videos about this for a while. It's been years now, and some of y'all remember when I was posting those links here on the channel. But the octopus, there's so many videos on YouTube where octopus, they put it in a jar. The octopus would just unscrew the jar and get itself free. And then there's a movie Finding Dory, where they were like, the octopus kept escaping. Like, octopus is an escape artist. If it can fit its eye through, it can bring its entire body through, because it doesn't have a skeletal system. Okay, it's not stuck to some form of structure. It's not stuck to a false construct. It's not stuck to a false construct. It's not stuck to a false construct. This is what came out in the false construct. They're going to show us more about this. Okay, I'm being guided to pull out the Oracle of Mystical Moments. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this and see what's coming out. Okay, the book, leave it on the side. All right. What do we have for the Oracle of Mystical Moments to clarify all these messages here for our beautiful love, peace, and happiness? So relationships are coming into play. Okay, Queen of Cups. As an energy, we already talked about what kind of person she is. Okay, but as an energy, she is psychic. She's intuitive. She's loving. She's nurturing. She is receptive. She is humble. She is humble. Thank you. She's humble. On a low vibration, she's jealous. She's insecure. She is very emotional. She is in the most extreme case, she could be chemically imbalanced, I heard. Okay. But in the higher perspective, she is intuitive. She is psychic. She's been through a lot to get here. And through all of it, she's maintained her heart being open. So for a lot of you, this is allowing yourself to receive love because of your Ace of Cups that you found for yourself. You know, your self-love, it just flows from you. I love this card. I think this is a beautiful description of what happens when you have true self-love. Like, it becomes life. It gives life, and it flies out, and it just does stuff because you're in charge of your cup of love. I love that. This is something that you developed for yourself. You didn't necessarily learn this externally, but your external experiences definitely were factors. They were the mirror that you would look at yourself in. So relationships coming up at this time because, you know, here we go again with the attraction coming in, and your rhythm, your default energy is love. Your default energy is, you know what, if you're attracted to me and you're coming my way, I'm going to see what is the point of this attraction, because what I am attracted to is by no mistake. Trust and believe divine design has got its hand in that too, because these people, they're freaking geniuses. Yes, they are freaking geniuses, these people, and they know exactly what to draw you towards when you feel that attraction. And so there's some philosophies out there that say when you feel a super strong attraction, you better run like hell because it's going to be toxic. Hell yeah, it's going to be toxic because it's going to clean the toxicity out of you. But it's the choice of the response that you take about it. It doesn't mean you're going to stay there forever, but it does mean that that craving will go away when you work through all the kinks that are there inside of you, because this douchebag, a-hole, whatever you want to call it, is going to act in that way. It's going to show it to you. Okay? And when you're done, you're done. You can't fake the front. You won't be able to turn it back on. You won't have that craving. You won't have the desire. Before that, they'll be so gorgeous, you can't keep down no fire. And then after you're done taking all the lessons that this experience has for you, showing all the love that you have to give to this situation, what happens is the craving dies and you move on with big, wide open, real eyes. Praise. The bottom of the deck here is the moon dance. Yes. Walking the tightrope. Walking a tightrope. Oh my God. 3 little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Yes, you don't have to worry about nothing. You know you could trust your intuition. You were linked to the power of the moon. You are linked to intuitive knowledge. You are linked to your subconscious. And in so many ways, that link to the moon is like where spirit is calling you intuitively. You're the craving of your spirit. And it is a result of the programming, because the moon can talk about subconscious programming, subconscious patterns. There we go. Subconscious patterns. Somebody literally said, well, I heard that everything on TV is called programming because they're programming us. They're brainwashing us and stuff. Well, if that's true, I'm just going to start programming myself. How about that? How about I listen to, instead of falling asleep watching somebody's television, so reality TV or sitcom or somebody's angry ass housewives, though, I'm just saying, jealous ass housewives, or what, all that. Instead, why don't I program myself with something new, something different, something better for me and you? Hey, and that's what somebody chose to do at this time. So you showing up as Night Ride, card number 46, and it's interesting because it flipped itself in reverse. I don't even read these cards in reverse, but look at this. Oh, there are 2 wise owls. Ooh, one is much taller than the other one. And look at, got that protective arm around. And then sitting on the back of the elephant with the greatest memory. Yes, and so much power. But what has, come through, come through, come through, come through. Praise. Yes, okay. So your intuition showing up as the greatest, like your memory, okay, and the subconscious programming. The elephant does not know how easy it is to break free. It doesn't know its power unless it's left living in the wild rather than programmed and controlled, you see. But a circus elephant will not power through the ropes or the cages that they put them in, even though it would just take a flick of the wrist for the elephant, or a twist of the trunk. You know what I'm saying? More accurately. But once that is shifted, so there was all this power in you, but a lack of awareness of a way to free yourself. Now, the octopus here is saying, you know, you've found a way out of it. The night ride is over. That's why it came upside down, in reverse. Okay, because the way they're giving this to me upright is, okay, wisdom came in and helped to, you are protected and guided by wisdom, for some by your parents who are in spirit. Oh, I love you too, mommy and daddy. Thank you. Come through, come through. And look at the lights back there. It's like sprites, earth elementals. This is probably string. No, it's not. String lights, earth elementals, angels. I'm thinking about the orbs. Oh, and I remember that Libra video we did, and the orb flew right through. Caught so beautifully on camera. Love. The orbs coming through. Stars are in this. The stars. Okay, so it's like you were protected by the alignment of the astrology. You were protected by your magical energy. You were protected by magical energies around you. The invisible world protecting you while you were in this state of a lack of awareness. You were unaware at one point. So you stayed there. You stayed in that situation and you entertained that situation. Now that's card number 46, 4 plus 6. And 4 is about stability and 6 is about a harmony. It's about a rhythm. Okay. The two of those together is about 10. New beginning, infinite potential. New beginning, infinite potential. Why? Because the 9 already that came. We done flipped this thing over, and now we understand how to reverse the situation that was continuing instability. The 6 reversed is the 969. Praise the Lord. Yes, those are great days. I'm just saying. And so, yeah, reversing that, having that power. Oh, praise and thank you. And then you drive yourself into that yin yang symbol, which is 2. It was, you drove the number 69. You remember we told you that. We showed you that you drove the number 69. We showed you the yin yang symbol. We showed you the balance, the owning and the mastery of the shadow as well as the light, so that they can be brought into the gray, the most creative and powerful place to play. And the shift happened. And now you on the other side of this, because this is the current energy. This was just a clarifier, and coming out in the reverse, the subconscious programming that you're giving you. If you sat there and you said, I'm reprogramming my subconscious, because you know I heard it was all called programming for a reason, I realized that I could tune to another channel. And so that word complete, affecting the complete subconscious experience. Wow. Okay. So what's the algo clarifying? We had the 6 of Pentacles, and clarifying it was no rain today. No rain today. No. Oh, look at that. There's a heavenly spiritual energy here. Somebody who is elevated consciousness, if it's somebody in physical here, but no rain today. Look at that hand on the sunshine. The clouds that she's covered in are clear. She got ballerina slippers. Interesting. It's like the tears of the past bringing happiness that can last. Interesting. So no rain today is what the card says, but we see as this cloud cries, then, and I hear wind does cry. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Stop it. Okay. I love you too, bro. No rain today. 37. Ooh, another 10. Another 10. 3, creation. 7, spiritual wholeness. Creating spiritual wholeness. This shift, creating spiritual wholeness. This is the something. Conversation happening, getting what you deserve, bringing balance to the situation. Somebody's surplus offset somebody else's need. Okay, so there's an energy here of feeding, of nurturing. Okay, and there's also the energy of enjoying time together. Like, can we just get together and talk? This is something that's happening for somebody. You having a conversation, and information is coming to light, and there'll be no rain today. What you didn't know, you now know. What was hidden to you was your power. Now you stepped into your power. You understand that the intuition is different. You intentionally and decisively shifted your focus, as well as the focus of the subconscious mind. Again, somebody here, I see you falling asleep, listening to something very empowering for you. If you needed courage, you found something that was going to work your sacral chakra. I hear it was going to work your sacral chakra as well as your solar plexus and get you the gumption to go do what you needed to do and step out the box that they tried to surround and stuff you inside of. Yeah, no, ain't no more of that though. So that's just something that's going on. Let's clarify the rhythm. The rhythm is the love, the Two of Cups and the Rose Garden. Okay. So I hear love is what makes these roses bloom. Love is what makes these roses bloom. Now, this is reminding me of a conversation where I had, like, if you look at all of Earth and the humans on it as a light, it's either on or it's not on. The light is still there. It just might not be shining, right? And there's some of you who have this supernatural ability because your light is on. Actually, okay, well, thank you for clarifying that, saying it clear and more precisely. Thank you. Those of you who have this light on have the potential and ability to turn your lights on. Okay, come through. In others whose lights are not on, it just takes an awareness of this opportunity, this ability that each light has to turn on. Okay. But so many of you spend time only with the others whose lights are already on. So at this point, let's say 67% of the lights are on. Ooh, and you would say it's a lot less. We're talking about from our point of awareness. Thank you. And experience. Thank you, from this vessel's point of experience, because of the point of attraction that they are at. Either way, they are out there. You are out there turning the lights on in others. And you do this because you see one without the light. So this has a lot to do with your craving that you be having, where spirit is calling you, saying, okay, there's some more lessons over here too. These relationships are here to teach you spiritual evolution and soul growth. Yes. And so here you're being drawn to someone. They might not be on in some way, shape, or form. But there's a reason why you come in there, to spark something in that one. And it doesn't take anything that you do or be. And it doesn't mean it has to be a long time, you see. This happens in different ways for different ones and different connections. What you know is it'll be happening every moment you're around them. Because it's not, you have to say something. Sometimes you're going to be guided to say something. Sometimes you're going to be guided to do something. Sometimes you're just going to be guided to sit and listen. But whatever it is, every relationship, no matter the length of time it is or the nature of the relationship, the structure you try to form around it. Ooh, thank you. Come through. Yes. That's what you do. And in each of these, there's a craving. There's something in them where you're able to turn that light on. And likewise, there's a gathering because of the awareness of that point of attraction and looking at the happenings that unfold in this situation. You're able to see some about you every time too. And sometimes that's, oh, I really need to work on that. Other times, like, oh, I already mastered that. I don't need to entertain this. Sometimes it's something different. It could be anything about you, the way your program is running, because there's things about yourself that you just don't know. And there's things about yourself that you want to know, because in the knowing these things about yourself, that's where you find your power. So the love, the rhythm is you apply love. You apply love in these situations and circumstances, okay? And the outcome is that's why you bloom. But every love has a season. And some of them are going to bloom longer and hold a bloom longer. And some of them are going to take longer to come into bloom. And yet your consciousness with this rose garden and that petal being her head, her hair, where the spiritual antenna, it is green, heart chakra. It's in love. It is in love. And she holds a butterfly in her hands, telling me she holds transformation in her hands. So you go out there, you be this awesome love and peace and happiness, try here, and you spark love in others who have a strong attraction to you, a connection to you. Sometimes you spark love in others because you walk away and say, no, boo, that's just not going to do. And that is sparking love, because this one needs to become aware of somewhere where, hey, there's something in themselves they got to look at. When you walk away, when you stay, when you play, when you don't, whatever you doing, but your light is on. And there's a reason for it to come together. You don't always have to pick apart everything to get every bit of every reason. You could just let it unfold and be what it is and have fun while it lasts. And when it's no fun no more, then why you keep coming to that door? Ask yourself that. The glitch in this situation we have is the Page of Wands. Ooh, and Mermaid's Love. Okay, I heard read this card, though, for show. So, again, somebody here watching the Mermaid's Love. But see, the feminine energy is intuitively. This feminine energy knows that someone is watching. Interesting. The mermaid, she is a very mystical creature, too. And, again, the mermaids keep coming up on my TikToks. Sirens been coming up. I'm like, what is really going on? Okay. Now I'm looking at this oracle card here, and I see on top of the man's top hat, he's got a bunch of feathers in his back. So that's spirit energy, protected by angels. The angels got this guy's back. Just so you know, the angels got somebody back here. Oh, okay, thank you. The angels are, okay, thank you. The angels support you in your actions. You got the backing of the spirit realm in your actions. So it's as you go into these things. Now, this, remember, applies because you are grounded in love and peace and happiness. Tribe, you part of the tribe. If you was going into this situation with a manipulative, deceptive, I'm going to fuck you up energy and I'm going to take what's yours and all that stuff, like, that's not what it's about. If you're about that, then this definitely ain't your reading. And why are you still watching? I'm just saying, because you should have been turned off by this a long time ago. You should have clicked off. Anyway, you and if you're still watching, you really triggered now, because now I just spoke directly to your soul. All right. So your actions, because you tried, you're grounded in those principles. You cannot make a wrong choice. You're making your choices for the highest, lightest, and brightest good that you can possibly see from where you stand in this experience. Okay. And with that, the intuition, in tune with your emotions, knowing that they help guide you intuitively, in tune with the consciousness, the downloads that you're receiving, okay, and knowing that something here is watching from the sidelines. It's like there's somebody here whose actions are very much in tune with the fact that the spirit realm is able to perceive and sees everything you're doing. And karma don't lose nobody's address, number, or name, none of that. Okay, card is number 24. The two about partnerships, duality, the balance of the masculine and feminine energies, balancing that intuitive side with that active side and making them work together for the blending of your power. So you come through with your power in this here hour. The hour of power. Who was that? Charles Schultz had that church going. Didn't they get mad at that man for stealing a bunch of money? I don't know. Mermaid's Love. And then the 4 about stability, creating stability, foundations. Okay, Mermaid's Love. What's the book have to say about the mermaid love? Love, partnership, support, accord. A loving couple is shown on this card. The woman is a mermaid. Her hair and tail seem to float her through the sky. A man with feathers holds her hand. He grounds and protects her. He is her base. They are from different worlds, water and sky, but they complete together. A perfect love union. Their differences to make them stronger and balanced. They support each other in their own way, but always from a place of respect and love. So it's interesting. 2 very different energies able to support one another, bringing in, again, what did we say? 2 here, 2 women sitting down having this conversation, but the energy of where one needs more and the other has a surplus. And then the other one, it's like they balance it out. One has a surplus of what the other was wanting to have more of, choosing more of, looking for more to show up. I heard looking for more to show up. And then vice versa. So both people getting their needs met. In other words, both people getting what they wanted in this to bring more balance to their life together, because they have different types of assets. Ooh, and those assets, though, they have different types of assets, and they come together to create more harmony. This is the glitch. Nobody saw this coming. Spirit knew, but you didn't know. Okay, the matrix, the false construct. We had the Six of Wands and the lullaby. Ha! Okay. So the false construct in this for somebody I heard was that you was going to die an old and lonely one. That you would just be you and your car, you and your pet, you and your fur baby. I know. What is it? Tell me. You tell me. But somebody here with the lullaby, somebody was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to be by myself. I'm just going to spend all the rest of my life traveling, doing this, that, and the other. I'm just going to spend the rest of my life by myself. No, boo. Put that to rest. I heard put that to rest. That's not even true. That is not your experience. Because something new is coming in for you. I hear when you to the left. Interesting. So, your intuition been barking at you. And that's part of how you started this subconscious programming thing that you were doing. Programming yourself. Retraining your brain. Retraining your synapses and your physical responses. I even hear motor responses. So for somebody, it's like a physical action. Somebody, what is that? Fight or flee or flight. I don't know, whatever that is. That self, that protective energy where you either gonna get in a fight to defend yourself or you gonna run from a situation. Fight or flight. Thank you. Fight or flight. Response here is shifting. So interesting because you're not in actual danger. Emotions are temporary. And if you're getting fulfillment from yourself that overflows like this, you can sit in these energies and transmute them. But fight or flight is not going to transmute anything. It's not till you sit there and transmute the energy. And it's not something that happens externally. It happens internally. And somebody's being leery about getting back in this game anyways because they'd have been through some pain in the past. They'd have been through some pain in the past. What do we have from the universe? The opportunity. Now we had the Seven of Cups, and then we started singing Wishing on a Star. And oh my God, I love this, you guys. The abracadabra card with more stars. How you like me now? How you like me now? See, it's like, it's written in the stars. The universe is working with you. You're like, oh, look at the synchronicity in these cards. Look at the alignment there. Here's the universe. Yep. And it's card 34, spiritual wholeness. It's like your whole spirit team. So it's like as you're wishing on the star. Yes, those dreams do come true. But if you don't make no wishes, then you'll never know what dreams could come true. So somebody here, the universe is like, okay, we're going to grant your wish. You wanted fill in the blank. What were you saying you wanted? I hope you sure got it down. I've been telling you, stop talking about what you don't want so damn much. How many years we've been talking about that? Stop talking about what you don't want. Spirit said, if you haven't already. Because if you have already, and you've been really more focused, your conversation, your thoughts, you've been doing the pivoting work where you find your mind running into some situation from the past and you're like, oh shit, I was doing it. Okay, never mind. Let's think about sunshine, butterflies, and that one song, Happy Feelings. I'm just going to put the radio on so that way I can stop thinking. I'm going to go into happy feelings. I'm start singing and grooving and I'm moving and I'm rocking in my seat and the tap of my feet. Praise. Spiritual wholeness, 34. 3, creation of for stability. Praise, creating stability. So there's that energy there of your wish is being granted. Abracadabra, abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. 'Cause everything is always working out for me. Yeah. Everything is always working out for me. Yeah. Everything is always working out for me. Yes. You were making a wish. Your heartstring was singing. You had your working work music, your walking music, your driving music. If it wasn't playing on the stereo, it was playing in the back of your head. If you was in a place where you had to be quiet because everybody was in bed, it was playing in the back of your head. Somebody had the headphones on. Yes, somebody reprogrammed themselves by listening to upbeat jazz. I heard jazz because, yeah, like jazz tonight. Lit. Okay. Jazz. Somebody was, ooh, and that's the music of the universe. I heard that. That is the music of the universe. I had heard, now I ain't been to outer space in this physical vessel, doesn't have the recollection of that. But what we had heard was, and spirit confirms that the sound of the universe is like jazz. The sound of the cosmos sounds like jazz. Okay. What is revealed in this? We had the sun clarifying. Oh, sunny day. Yes. Oh, sunny day. Okay. So, oh, sunny day, when Jesus came and washed my sins away. When Christ's consciousness came in and showed you your truth, now you are what is revealed. Oh, sunny day. Yes. Yes. When Christ's consciousness came in, you remembered what you had learned about your intuition. You listened to it. You let it guide you. Christ's consciousness is here, baby. And it's oh, sunny day. You ready for something? You ready? This lady, I know she's sitting on a toadstool. Why does she look like she's sitting on the bus stop? Oh, because that's what we'll be talking about. Don't worry about your relationships, as our main message would have to do with today. Don't worry about your relationships, because if you miss one, the next one is on the way. It's a bus coming every 15 minutes is what I have been heard to say on many times and occasions. What is revealed is it's time. The bus is arriving, honey. So it's time for some new stuff to start. I'm hearing, and you were wishing on the star about all this. So don't believe in the false matrix that you're going to be by yourself, sitting on this stump by yourself, and you ain't going to be able to get what you want, that you fooling yourself. Somebody say you fooling yourself. You ain't fooling yourself to believe in the power of love. Yes, because it ain't never going to stop, never going to stop, never going to stop. And it's supposed to be never too much, never too much, never too much. So that's how it came out, though. So somebody listening to some Luther, and that's their go-to. That's a good thing, though, because those wishing on the star, the universe is working with you to deliver those wishes. It's available now. Beautiful experiences coming your way. Okay. The grandness, the fulfillment of this. We had the Queen of Cups come out with Touch the Sky. All right. So look at this. This mermaid, she's sitting at the bottom of the ocean, but look at, there's somebody looking at her. She's looking. Oh, and I'm hearing Change Your Life from Kaylani and who is it? Janae Aiko, maybe? Change Your Life. Song called Change Your Life. The Queen of Cups, Touch the Sky. She's looking for something, but she's just sitting there and she's appreciating something. And I hear this is about elevation. This is about elevating. And again, with the hair, and the consciousness, and the bridge of consciousness. She got the little bird sitting up on her shoulder. Then we had the other bird sitting on the man's hat. And then we had the other bird. What was the other bird at? Show me the other bird. Oh, and her eye. Thank you. And then we had the woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pushed by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing. because every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah. Every little thing is gonna be all right. It may take you a little bit longer to remember where you put it, to find it, to pick it up today, whatever it is, but you will get it. It is here. It is real. It is happening. You got to have a faith. You got to have a faith. Okay, baby, I love it when you're touching my body. Okay, whatever. I hear you. So you're going to love it when they touch your body. I'm just saying, you were wishing for it. Somebody were wishing for somebody to come and find me. Okay, interesting. That's what I see here. Touch the sky. We're being guided to read the touch the sky. 3 into creating. 3, creativity. Sexcapades. 2, partnership, duality. Okay. And 3 plus 2 equals 5. That's the change. That's the pivoting point. That's the shifting point. Why is the touch a card here? Touch a card, touch a sky, touch a card, any card. Touch a sky card here. Lost in thoughts, isolation, sanctuary. A young girl with long braids looks down to earth from up in the skies. A small bird on her shoulder keeps her company in her cloud sanctuary. She is holding one of her braids like a lifeline, as if she is expecting somebody to climb up to her. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed by our feelings and sensations, we escape into a condition of withdrawal and separation. It is hard for other people to follow us there unless we give them a sign that they are welcome. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show you that I'm yours. Okay. All right. Come through today. Brenton Wood, love ya. All right. So somebody here is definitely willing to receive this love and leaving that open, leaving that energy open, leaving that door open. Okay. Somebody is welcoming it, but you say, you're going to have to meet me up here because, see, I live in the sky. I'm an angel. I don't live down there. So what that's saying is, yes, you actually live on physical earth. So while you're not busy being some magical, mystical, etheric being who is creating life and magic and energy everywhere and this pure positiveness that you flow, you wash dishes, you cook, you clean, you have a job, you pay your bills, all that. You wash your ass. Yes. And guess what? You fart and you stink up the toilet too. You all do. But in the middle of that, you're busy moving energy, you're empowering people, you're living your best life, and you're moving energy in this world. You're creating, you're manifesting, materializing, you're realizing, you're having all this stuff happening all at the same time. But you're saying, okay, that's fine. I understand the mundane world and things that we need to do to exist in it. However, is your consciousness here, right here? Are you receiving that? And here it looks like, yep, the grandness of this is you knew this was coming. You kept yourself in a safe place. You kept yourself in your higher vibration. Continue that. By keeping yourself in your higher vibration, this is how you're experiencing all this joy all around you. Now, I want you to know, nowhere did it talk about locking down your soul or restricting yourself to an experience. Nowhere did it say for always and forever. No, it's actually each moment with you. Yes. And then it's interesting because those moments can live forever for somebody. Somebody really like reliving those moments. I see that. I feel like everybody you ever came into contact, they relive their moments of forever and happiness with you. They can't forget certain experiences that they shared with you, and that's okay. But right now, in this day, you sitting up here remembering that you got yourself to remind you of love, overflowing that, creating more of that, being in that space. Below this, we have the 3 of Wands, knowing that your ships are coming in now, even though you've been on a solitary journey, though. And there was some pain there. And there was some dealing with your abandonment issues, okay? And, you know, that foundation that you had there ended up with a third-party third-party interference, and it came to an end because somebody's ways, they did not mend their player days. Yeah, and you said, you know what? I see the secrets. I see what's going on, and I'm putting my foot down. Fuck the past. You got a whole bunch of other ones involved in this situation that ain't part of my experience. And I am committed to leveling up. And whatever that means for you, you're going to have to do what you got to do. But this is what I'm finna do right here. That's what you said to somebody. Somebody, you did that. You did that. You did that. You were committed to leveling up. I love it. All right. So this was your free tarot reading today. How did it apply? Who's in this experience with you? Did it vibe with your life? Did it feel like I was telling your life story here? Or was it just like, oh, those are really good points? Either way, let me know, because there was a reason why you were brought here today. So I checked my phone. I'm looking for any donations of $10 or more. Jody Briggs, please put your question in the comments. Thank you for your $14.99 US dollar donation. Yes, $10 US or more, and I will answer your question here at the end of the live session. Thank you so much for your $5 donation and finessing with Francis. So thankful and grateful. So thankful and grateful. Oh, Eric, you showed up. All right, Queen of Swords. I see you. I see. Who else do I see? Kayla, that's what's up. Hey. So thankful and grateful for all of you, for the growth on the channel, for all the love you show, and for choosing to evolve your own soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have for today. I'm looking for Jody Briggs' personal question. She sent me a donation, $14.99. I love to pull a card, an answer for her personal question. If you have one, if you're just sending a donation to show love, I'm worthy and deserving of that too. Just let me know in the comments how you want us to move through. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, while I'm letting her have time to do that, I'm going to close out our whole message with a oracle from the Mahabharata oracle at this time. Please and thank you. What do we have for our love and peace and happiness? Try he. What do you have for the love, peace, and happiness tribe at this time? Hello, Sean. Welcome to the channel. All right. Strength. Stay in your power, baby. Stay in your power. In the tarot, the devil card is number 15. Okay. The devil card is number 15 in the tarot. So some of you have really overcome some huge repetitive patterns that were self-defeating. I hear repetitive patterns that were self-defeating in this. Stay in your power. In each of these difficult situations, you went into your shadow, you went into your toxic behaviors, you went into your reoccurring patterns, experiences, and you learned from them. You taught yourself who you are by what you were doing, and you said, okay, well, if this is what I've been choosing and that's what I've been getting, well, here's the root of that. Let me shift a little bit. Yes, stay in your power. Is that a freaking watermelon? Somebody had watermelon today. No, that's supposed to be a shield, ain't it? Or, oh, no, that's supposed to be his hat. Somebody's hat flying away in the wind. And he got a spear. And it's projecting a golden light from the tip. Interesting. Oh, I heard pierce him with the truth. Pierce him with the truth, because the wound is where the light enters. Oh, the truth hurts like a bitch, but then it sets you free. Did we have three? I don't remember Three of Swords energy today. Did you guys see Three of Swords energy? No, we did not have Three of Swords energy today. So you have officially staying in your power. I see become the trigger man. Become the trigger man. Mimi says she eating watermelon right now. Praise. You are definitely in tune, boo. Okay, now with the 1 + 6. 1, personal authority, as above, so below. Personal leadership, leading yourself, being a self-starter, being number 1, your star player, baby. Yes. Okay. 5, to create change, to have that shift. So I see you been exercising your power to create powerful shift for you, to affect change for yourself. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Card number 15. And then we'll be doing Jody's question. And then I'll check my phone again. If you want a $10 minimum donation for TikTok Tarot, you could get that at any time for those of you who are watching it on the replay and it ain't rectangle live. This card symbolizes being prepared, developing your inner strength to face current issues and situations. You develop the self-discipline to extricate yourself from negative blocks, events, or people. It indicates getting rid of what no longer serves you and working on steady development of courage, strength, and self-discipline. Representing spontaneity and swiftness, this card also denotes that you are energized to action, thinking and reacting quickly, as well as developing the mental discipline to recharge your body, start a new diet or exercise program, or give up addictions, or receive a treatment for addictions. Physically, you may nurture the roaring animal energy and enthusiasm to inspire you. So, again, you've been being prepared through these relationships for current situations is coming up for you, okay? So, Miss Jody Briggs, anything to look out for? What deck do we gonna read for her from? Okay, the Pictorial Key Tarot. Neil, thank you for your compliments. Okay, what do we have for Jody at this time? Please and thank you. What do we have for Jody at this time? Most important message, what she need to look out for. So what does Jody need to look out for, please and thank you? What does Jody need to look out for? Oh, the decision in love. There's Gemini energy here. There's a decision in love. Okay. When this comes up, what does she need to know about it? The 10 of Wands. The end of something. Okay. And the guidance for you is to end. Double ending energy here. Queen of Wands energy. Anything to look out for? Queen of Wands energy. This is an outside force. This is somebody on the outside. Okay, with the Lovers card and the Queen of Wands, I can't even lie, girl. This looks like this got third party situation written all over it, and it's saying put it to an end. Put it to an end. Let it be dead. Let this. If you find. So we're just going to use relationship as an example because I don't know how this is applying to you. It could be applying to you with a friendship. It could be applying to you. So in any relationship where somebody's been disloyal to you and you have boundaries, it's the time to make a decision to assert those boundaries. This is the end. And this is the end of things. Something is coming to an end in regards to this situation. Show me what's going on one side. We have justice. Yep, there's justice. Okay. And on the other side, the Emperor. Okay. I feel like, yeah, you're bringing an end to a situation. I feel like, what are you attracting at the end of this? You got some coin, a new golden opportunity. So that's, yeah, it's going to work out good for you. This ending, whatever this ending is, if there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy, or if there's a third party energy, this could be a family member, a friend, a job. You know how I say about third party energies, but I definitely feel like there's something going on here. Important decision you have to make because somebody is violated by behaviors and they violated by their communication as well. And is done. The situation is done. If it ain't done, it need to be brought to done. And that's what you need to look out for. Also look out for a win. Look out for the win. Okay. Because the win is coming your way. It's coming in with that Ace of Pentacles. That's your golden win. Your golden opportunity. So that's what we have for you at this time. Let me go ahead and see what we have. If there's anything else to address here on my phone. And it looks like we're complete. So thank you so much for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on today and sharing this message, sharing about the channel, and just coming back yourself. I'll be back and I'll meet you here again another time, okay? So until then, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, 감사합니다. Gracias. Little baby.